We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The lefty right to the air to start. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll take this to about the 28. Quinnen Williams there to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete. Sauce Gardner as good as they come. There to knock that one away. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Hey! 19, 18!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Go down!
He'll drop to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready! Cougar 19! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Motion! Hey, that's your man! Ready!
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Jets.
13 yards on that pass play, and the Jets have a 1st down.
33-yard line.
Step, ready, hut, go! 19 Tiger, go!
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready!
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go! Ready!
RPO RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
On the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's in! Touchdown, New York. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
Okay, ready? Go 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Go ahead.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick six.
Next was your Jets 14, Dolphins nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to let Costa bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Will McDonald, their tackle.
It's second and at the 37-yard line.
We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Let's go.
Hill brought in motion. To throw is Tua. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Valoa. Over the middle, the big target, Fant. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Miami.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
44, ready. Ready? Ready.
Throwing is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Go ahead.
On the handoff, this is Achane. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. 18.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Tony Adams there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Forced out wide. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angled throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Hill brought in motion. From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal.
58-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Dolphins get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Ready? Ready,
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
go! Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Now give on the ground. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 3rd and 5. Here's 2. On the move left. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now as he's on to punt for Miami. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mims sent in motion here. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
21G. Out!
Here's Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Miami.
A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
On the ground, here is Achane. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Fake the hand. Now, Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here now, second down and goal.
Ready. 22.
Achane. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal.
Ready. Out. Turbo 1, high.
The tight end Fant in motion. Now, Tungo Vailoa on third and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Ready. Ready. Hawk, 7 Pirates.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so he's going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air one more time. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. That one good for 26 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
18, Pioneer. Red. Bronco 80. Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go street.
Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. And the Jets have a first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Let's go now. Hey, please, Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
19, Tiger, come on, come on.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The tight end Fant in motion. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
60 by 6.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready?
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On the jump.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
18, 19, ready?
Hall is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
44. Ready. Come on, one, high. Hey.
Tua going to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
44-yard line.
Cowboy,
He'll stay on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. And that's Jack Jones in on the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
sack. Panther 60. Panther.
Here's a toss, right side. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
That's good for the Jets.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
A run here with Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Team.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready. 20 TX.
From the gun, here's Tua. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll go again with Hall. Open space inside the 10. To the pylon, he's in. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
His kick is good.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
He'll start at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Here's 2. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They send a receiver in motion left. Tua now on third down. Pushed out to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready, ready. Set up. Let go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Let's go. Check smash. Trap. Go.
Now a give up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Jets.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Hey, hey. Check that. Check. Let's go now. Rig it. Viking 18. Hut, hut.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Ready. Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, ready. 22.
They'll go down to a knee. Second and 11.
22.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say